Many of our customers choose to join the Bentley Baths Ambassador Program because they want to provide a first-hand user referral service to the community in order to help others make a wise decision on health and safety investments for the home. Here is our October 2015 project for the Vigils in Lakewood, Colorado. They have lived in this lovely home for 30 years, and here is where they plan to remain forever. That is what this walk-in medical hydrotherapy project is all about. Well, Mr. Vigil, the tub is in, and are you enjoying it so far?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And she loved it. She stayed there for about 45 minutes, you know.
So she's taking a therapy that's 45 minutes long.
Yes.
Okay. We recommend 20 minutes or more, and then the therapy really begins to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she just wanted to get in there and feel the hot water. After we finished, she wanted to stay a bit longer. We turned it off, and she just wanted to stay in there. She was enjoying it.
Yeah. Now, the installation is beautiful. This was where the tub shower was.
Yes.
And your tile is just very nice. And this looks like it was built to be here.
Yeah, I put that tile in. Well, we had a regular tub in there, but it was, she was having a hard time getting in and out. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking sooner or later she's going to fall down.
You said she had a joint operation.
Right. Yeah,
okay.
They replaced her hip.
Now, may I ask you about what got you interested in a walk-in medical hydrotherapy tub to begin with?
We would talk to her about for years, like you always do. We need to get this, but because she was having more and more trouble getting in and out of the tub downstairs. Get one way or another. George, we talked about it. We found out what it would take, and I had him come over and look at my old tub, my bathroom. He took his time. He demonstrated to me, explained to me and everything else. He explained how to get to the panels, what noise it would make, what experience that he's had with other people. Showed me how to clean it. Showed me how it cleans itself.
And it has a self-drying cycle.
Self-dried and everything.
Bentley has its own installation crews, so we don't hire subcontractors or people that do plumbing on the side. So you were pleased with the quality, the installation, the service?
Oh, yeah.
They kept things clean?
Oh, yes. He laid out pads out here, from here to the door, everything, and he wiped down things after they got done every day.
You have joined our ambassador program.
Yeah.
So you obviously will recommend us and refer us to other customers.
I already have. George gave me some of his cards, and I have been talking because I go to the rec center every day. So I see people that have problems, and I say, hey, look, give this man a call. Have him explain to you. Tell him what is wrong with you so that he will come up with something that you might like that would be good for your problem. Instead of him trying to sell you the first thing he sees, he'll show you different things and say, what is your problem? What do you think would help your problem? And there's a lot of people, like I said, they do have, some have double hip replacement and knees, and everything else,
Sure.
And I says that he'll work with you. And it's really affordable.
Now, it's your goal to, and this is our mission, but it's your goal to remain in the house?
Yes.
Here?
Oh, yes.
And stay in place? So.
Yeah, we're not, the only one that's going to moves out is the good Lord.
Okay, that's exactly how I feel, yes.
We've been here 30 years, and this is why we are remodeling everything now that the kids are gone. And, I got a shower on the other side. I'm going to have that remodeled.
Well, the thrill and the joy, if you will, of being in this business is this is what we do for ourselves and for our clients, is we are able to avoid that nursing home and not assume that that's where we're all going to end up, right?
Well, yes, because when my wife had her surgery, she had to go through therapy, right? Well, the therapy is not as good as this.
That's right.
Or going swimming.
And the drugs aren't as good as this.
Yeah. And that's what I told her. I said, if we're going to pay for that, why don't we pay for this, and then we can do it in our own home.
Well, Mr. Vigil, is there anything you would add to people looking at this for the first time? Any advice you would give them?
Yeah, I tell everybody like I do now that I talk to people. I says, look, you have a different problem than my wife does, and I have arthritis in my back. I'll use this too. But I says, go by what your problem is first. What's going to help you now, And me and my wife looked into the future. What's going to happen 10 years from now when we barely be able to get around? I said, you want to go to a nursery home and have them help you into one of these?
Yes.
Or do you want to have your own?
My mother had Alzheimer's disease, and it was for the lack of this is exactly why she had to go to a home. Because back then I didn't know about this technology.
Well, see, I think a lot of people are worried that it would cost too much, but they don't seem to realize that it costs a lot more when you go to the doctor and you're going to the hospital.
It does. 1 year in a nursing home costs, 4 or 5 times what this is forever from now on.
We had that tub here, and it was a lower, but she still had trouble getting in and out. She could get in and sit down, but then she had a hard time getting up. And that's where I thought, because her feet were wet, she's going to fall and hurt herself worse, and then I'm going to be stuck with a gigantic hospital bill, plus she may be in a wheelchair.
Well, that would be my last question. So many people say, well, I'm not ready for this, I haven't fallen, but it's a little hard to describe the consequences of that first fall.
Right.
That can be a very serious thing that then is a downward spiral.
You don't have to be a certain age
No.
I'm 75 years old, and my wife has fallen twice outside just walking the dog. This way, we got the answer here.
Well, it's such a privilege to make this improvement to your home, and I just thanks so much for placing your trust in us. And this is going to be great.
Well, that's one thing, too. Also, Dan told me, he says, is there anything that you think was going wrong or something's happening or whatever, give me a call and come out.
Well, that's it. Call us.
That's it.
Yeah.